You find it from the download folder, right?
Today we are going to talk about clothing trends, self-improving, and financial management. It's 7 in the morning in the office. Some of the coworkers are preparing for the job. Some of them is having a chat, and the coworker coming to the office one after another. Kyle and Dick sit by each other. They are discussing about their clothing trend nearly.
Hey Dick, have you noticed some of the latest fashion events? Honestly, some of them are downright alarming.
I know what you mean. Designers seem to focus on making things as easy as possible. Ignore what actually practical.
By the way, they are in Columbia Software Company.
Exactly. I can't help but think about how different things are here in Colombia, where clothing has such a distinct cultural influence.
True, Colombian designers often constitute a perfect balance between fashionability and beauty. But this global trend fails already.
It's not all bad though. Some brands are starting to envision more meaningful designs, something imaginative and even exclusive to certain communities.
Yeah, but the drawback is that these pieces are often out of reach for regular people. It's not about a ratio between affordability and usage.
That's a fair point. Still, we shouldn't underestimate the power of persuasive marketing. It makes people perceive these trends as must-haves.
True, it's amazing how influential some brands can be. They can completely change how people see everything, everyday clothing.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Fashion has to evolve, but it also needs to stay rooted in cultural and practicality.
Agreed. I think we need more designers with an imaginative approach who can merge tradition and modernity seamlessly.
That's what I love about Columbia clothing. It's not just about style. It tells a story. The world could learn from that.
Absolutely. Maybe one day Colombian fashion will become a major player in the mainstream market. It has so much potential.
Let's hope so. If anything, it shows how creativity and culture can redefine what we wear and how we see it.
It's lunchtime at the office food court. Kyle and Martin are having a hot pot together, and Kyle seems like having something to discuss.
Hey Marty, I've been working on improving myself, but it's such a struggle. Every step forward feels like an uphill climb, and I feel like just being a chill guy.
I hear you, Kyle. Self-improvement can be tough. It will require patience, consistency, and the ability to face your fears head up.
That's easier said than done. Sometimes the barriers feel overwhelming. I can't seem to eliminate the doubt in my mind.
That's because most barriers aren't physical, they are psychological. You need to examine your thoughts closely and figure out what's really stopping you.
You are probably right, but these doubts feel so real, even if they are irrational. They make me hesitate and weaken my resolve.
That's normal. Fear is meant to frighten, but it's really as powerful as it seems. Use it to motivate yourself instead of holding you back.
How? Every time I try to commit to something, there's always some obstacle in my way.
It's about how you frame it. Instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, think of them as challenges that can make you exceptional.
I guess I've been focusing too much on failure. I need to shift my mindset and emphasize the progress I'm making.
Exactly. Success isn't about perfection. It's about the willingness to commit to a process, no matter how slow it feels.
But what about the fear of judgment? It's hard not to worry about how others will portray me if I fail.
That's a tough one, but remember, how others perceive you isn't nearly as nearly as important as how you see yourself before yours.
You make it sound simple, but it's hard to push through. What do you do to stay focused?
I take time to scan my emotions and figure out what's driving them. Then I remind myself why I started.
I guess I've been ignoring the emotional side of it. Maybe I need to focus more on understanding my own feelings.
Exactly. Self-improvement isn't just about action. It's about aligning your goal and heart. It takes time or some fortune, but it will be worth it.
I will try to focus on that. I want to become an excellent version of myself, even if it takes a lifetime.
That's the spirit, Kyle. Remember, every step forward is a step closer to your goal, no matter how small.
Thanks, Martin. I'll keep at it. Here's to breaking down those barriers one at a time.
You've got this. Just keep going and don't let fear hold you back.
After the conversation, they feel inspired and have a very efficient work afternoon. After the shift, Dick and Martin go to a bar for a rest.
1 minute to go. 1 minute to go.
For rest. After the day, they are completely tired and feel lost about their future. So they decided to talk about their future plan to spark their ambition about their future.
I've been thinking a lot about future, especially about how to manage my finance better. Got any advice?
Of course, Dick, the first step is to accumulate savings, even if it's just a little each month. It's built over time.
I tried, but every time I get ahead, there's another bill to pay or something I feel I need to purchase.
That's why creating a budget is crucial. You need to allocate your income wisely, setting aside money for essential savings and goals.
Makes sense, but what about people with low income? Is feel like future planning illusory for the wealthy?
I get it's harder, but it's not impossible. Even small steps make a difference. You could start with a saving deposit, no matter how small. Over time, it grows with interest.
I thought about that, but I always resistant to commit to savings because emergency come up, and I might need to withdraw it.
That's fair, but that's why you should set up an emergency fund. It's like a financial safety net for unexpected expenses.
What about loans? I consider taking one to help with long-term goals, but I'm not sure about the details.
Loans can be helpful if used wisely. The key is to only claim what you need and ensure you can repay it without compromising your budget.
That's good perspective. But how do I stay consistent? It's easy to lose track of expense in daily life.
Set clear goals and reminders. A calendar reminder for monthly contributions or tracking your spending can keep you on track.
And how do I promote this mindset in family? They don't seem to prioritize planning ahead.
Lead by example. Conduct discussion about financial goals and show how planning can help everyone in the long run. This can promote healthy habits.
You make this sound double. It's just about making smart transition and stick to the plan, right?
Exactly. Future planning isn't about becoming wealthy overnight. It's about taking small steps to secure stability over time.
Then, Martin, I feel more prepared to tackle this now.
You've got this stick. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your efforts grow.
Xing gained a lot of things after this conversation, but after 10 years, they broke up.
Yeah.